Good morning everyone. In this lecture we are going to see the topic potentiometer. As you have already studied this topic in the previous semester, that potentiometer is a type of transducer, or more precisely I can say that it is a type of passive transducer which is used to measure the displacement in terms of electric output. Okay, so it is generally used for the displacement measurement. So a potentiometer, also known as the pot or the potmeter, is defined as the three terminal variable resistors in which the resistance is manually varied to control the flow of electric current. So the potentiometer acts as an adjustable voltage divider. It can be also used as the voltage divider, because by varying this slider we can divide the voltage across the displacement or the length of the resistance. So a potentiometer is a passive electronic component. Potentiometer works by varying the position of sliding contact, like this is the sliding contact on the resistors, to the uniform resistance. In a potentiometer, the entire input voltage is applied across the whole length of the resistors. As you can see, the entire input voltage is applied across the whole length of the resistors, and the output voltage is the voltage drop between the fixed and the sliding contact as shown below. So the voltage drop in the output side is the fixed and the sliding contact below. The difference between these two is known as the output voltage. And this is a type of potentiometer what physically you can see when you are using it for any type of application. So it will be look like that. Next is the potentiometer is an electric instrument that is used to measure the EMF or the electromotive force of a given cell and the internal resistance of the cell. Okay, so there are different applications in which you can utilize the use of the potentiometer. So also it is used to compare the EMFs of the different cells. So generally it is used to measure the displacement, but that can be used in the variety of applications. Now it can also be used as a variable resistor in most of the applications. So these potentiometers are used in huge quantities in the manufacture of electronic equipments that provides a way of adjusting the electronic circuits so that the correct outputs are being obtained. And also their most obvious use must be for volume control in the radios or other electronic equipments used for the audio. So that is the type of the or we can say that the various applications of the potentiometer. Now next is the construction and the working principle. It is very easy, and also you have studied this in the previous semester. So the potentiometer consists of a long resistive wire L made up of magnum or with constantum, and a battery of known EMF V. As you can see, the long resistor wire which is having the length L, and the made up of that will be made up of magnum or the constantum, and the battery voltage is V. You can see across it, and this is the ammeter to measure the current across the circuit. Okay, and this voltage is called as the driver cell voltage, and connected two ends of the resistive wire L to the battery terminals as shown below. As you can see over here, let us assume this is a primary circuit of arrangement. Now this is our we can say it is our input arrangement, and the next one is one terminal of another cell whose EMF E is to be measured. Is it at the one end of the primary circuit, and another end of the cell terminal is connected to any point of the resistive wire through a galvanometer G, as you can see over here at this part. So that will be our sliding contact, that will be our fixed end, and this will be the measured output voltage E. Okay, so the basic working principle of this, based on the fact that the fall of the potential across any portion of the wire, the fall of the potential across the any portion of the wire is directly proportional to the length of the wire, that is L, provided wire has a uniform cross sectional area and constant current flowing through it. So that will be the construction and the working of the potentiometer. meter. So the different materials are used to construct potentiometer, including carbon composition, cement, conductive plastic, and the metal film. So this is all about the potentiometer, and there are two types of potentiometer generally. These are the rotary potentiometer and the linear potentiometer. Rotary potentiometer generally used to measure the angular displacement, and the linear potentiometer is used to measure the linear displacement. Okay, so the arrangement will be same in both the case, principle will be same, but one is used to measure the rotary or the angular displacement, and one is used to measure the linear displacement. So these are certain applications of potentiometer. These are the audio control, television, motion control, volume control, or the in terms of transducer, it is also the type of transducer. These are the you can see the images of the various potentiometer, like rotary potentiometer, wire wind potentiometer, trimmer and the preset potentiometer, slide potentiometer. So these are the images of various type of potentiometer and their model numbers. Thank you.